The true joy of giving is found in the smiles that light up the faces of those we touch with our kindness. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, in our Feel Good Friday segment, we talk about the joy of giving. Enjoy. The act of giving has a profound impact on your emotional well-being. When you give, whether it's your time, resources, or even a simple smile, you create a connection between yourself and others that is deeply fulfilling. This connection fosters a sense of purpose and belonging, reminding you that your actions matter. When you see the joy or relief on someone's face because of something you did, it sparks a positive emotional feedback loop. You feel lighter, more hopeful, and genuinely happier. Giving also helps reduce stress and anxiety. When you shift your focus from your worries to how you can help others, your perspective changes. Problems that once seemed overwhelming begin to shrink in comparison to the impact you can make. This shift cultivates gratitude, not only for what you have to give, but also for the opportunity to make a difference. The act itself becomes a source of comfort and strength. By giving, you open yourself to receiving in unexpected ways. The gratitude and warmth you generate often come back to you, reinforcing your emotional resilience. It's not about what you gain materially, but about the deeper satisfaction of knowing you've contributed to something bigger than yourself. Simple, thoughtful gestures can have an extraordinary impact. You don't need to make grand, expensive donations or commit to large-scale projects to experience the joy of giving. Small acts of kindness, like holding the door open for someone, offering a genuine compliment, or sending a heartfelt message, can brighten someone's day. These gestures may seem minor to you, but to the person receiving them, they can feel monumental. Think about the ripple effect of your small actions. A kind word might inspire someone to pay it forward, creating a chain reaction of positivity. The beauty of these gestures is their accessibility. You can do them anytime, anywhere, and they require little effort. Yet, their emotional impact is significant, not just for the recipient, but also for you. The moment you step outside yourself and focus on another's happiness, you experience a boost in your mood and a renewed sense of connection. Remember, kindness is contagious. When you demonstrate small acts of giving, you set an example that encourages others to follow. This shared commitment to kindness can transform communities and foster a culture of compassion. Each time you extend kindness, you're making the world a little brighter. When you give, you strengthen your relationships. Acts of generosity show others that you value them and are invested in their well-being. Whether it's helping a friend move, supporting a colleague with their workload, or simply being there to listen, these moments of giving build trust and deepen bonds. They show that you care, not just in words, but in actions. Giving also fosters mutual appreciation. When you support others, they are more likely to feel inspired to do the same for you. This creates a healthy cycle of reciprocity, where giving and receiving are natural and balanced. It's not about keeping score, but about creating a foundation of mutual respect and care. In the end, giving strengthens your sense of community. It reminds you that you're not alone and that there's power in coming together. Each time you offer support or kindness, you reinforce the invisible threads that connect you to the people around you. This web of connection is what gives life its richness and meaning. The joy of giving often extends beyond the immediate act. When you give, you inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that can spread far and wide. Your small act of kindness can motivate someone else to help another, and that chain of generosity can grow in ways you might never see. This ripple effect is powerful because it magnifies the impact of your giving. A single kind gesture can multiply and touch countless lives. For instance, helping a neighbor might inspire them to volunteer, which could then influence the people they serve to spread kindness in their own way. The possibilities are endless when generosity is shared. Your giving becomes a legacy of sorts. Even the smallest actions have the potential to leave a lasting impression, not just on the recipient, but on everyone who witnesses it. Generosity has a way of planting seeds of hope and optimism in a world that sometimes feels disconnected. It shows that even in small ways, we can all contribute to something greater than ourselves. It's important to find balance when it comes to giving. While generosity is a wonderful quality, overextending yourself can lead to burnout. It's essential to ensure that your giving doesn't come at the expense of your own well-being. Prioritize self-care so you can continue to give from a place of abundance rather than depletion. Setting boundaries is a healthy way to manage this balance. Learn to say no when necessary, and trust that it's okay to prioritize your needs. Giving should be an uplifting experience, not a draining one. When you take care of yourself, you're in a better position to help others. Self-care and generosity are not opposing forces. They complement each other. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. The more you nurture your own well-being, the more you'll have to give. Find a rhythm that works for you, where generosity and self-care coexist harmoniously. That way, your giving remains sustainable and joyful. The true joy of giving lies in its simplicity and authenticity. It's not about grand gestures or material gifts, but about the intention behind your actions. When you give with an open heart, you experience a sense of fulfillment that's hard to describe. It's a joy that comes from knowing you've made a difference, no matter how small. Giving allows you to connect with others on a deeper level. It reminds you of your shared humanity and the power of kindness. In giving, you find purpose, gratitude, and a profound sense of happiness that transcends material gains. It's a reminder that the most meaningful moments in life often come from acts of love and generosity. Embrace the joy of giving in your daily life. Let it be a reflection of who you are and the values you hold dear. The world needs more kindness, and you have the power to contribute to it in ways that matter. Each act of giving, no matter how small, adds a little more light to the world and to your own life as well. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.